Hey everybody, welcome back to Zielonka Hard Start Farming Simulator 25, or hard mode at this point. Uh, so I'm just getting ready to sell. Right now is the best time for oil, so I'm getting ready to sell the oil, but I might as well sell all these pallets of seedlings as well, if if I can manage to operate this thing. I really need to get a skid steer loader. Um, Along with various other accoutrements, uh, possibly even the rock tool and some other things. We can at least use that for contracts. They seem pretty easy. But in the meantime, yeah, I want to get these saplings cleared out. The main reason I'm doing this right now is that it's almost the best price for oil, and we and it doesn't matter with the saplings because they're just not dense enough to really make a lot of difference. They're just in the way now. At this point, I could probably ignore them, and I mean I'm maybe gonna get 500 off this batch of saplings, even at the best time, which I don't even know if it is, but it doesn't really matter. But anyway, point being, it's nearly the best time for oil, and having all of these pallets here just doesn't feel great. And right, I needed to wait for the rice field to fill before moving on uh, past May. I mean, I already moved on to May, but moving on past May, I need to have the rice field full. It was a really bad place to put this trailer, honestly. I don't really need to be super careful about how I place these. It's not like I have a lot of them. You can see they're not even respawning, so it's just these ones. But I am going to move the trailer to a better location where I can actually reach it without bumping into various things. Take that partial one if I can get to it. And yeah, we're gonna get these loaded and start moving on time again. I'm gonna assume the best place for rice oil is gonna be the farmer's market, and I'm not gonna care about the best place for the seedlings because, like I said, if I get 1,000 out of this batch of seedlings, I'll be lucky. There's only like 24 liters of seedling in each pallet. Yeah, so I think it was about 2,000 for the rice oil and about 600 for the saplings. All right, after some contracts and finding a collectible, we have enough money to put the water thing in here. So I think we're gonna do that. Overlaps with another object. How far away does it need to be? what object is here that it could overlap with. I don't want it in all of that. I guess right there, yeah. That's gonna get in the way of harvesting something fierce, unfortunately. Right. Okay, well, we gotta go get something and get that, Ooh, I do not like you, Sam I Am. Well, I'll have to fix that. That's a bit of a... It's a bit of a problem. Let's, move that down into a nice gradual hill. Yeah. And that didn't cost too much. Alright. Yeah, that's way better. But anyway, we gotta get that, I gotta get that guy out of the way. And maybe even landscape a bit here, paint, and figure out what could possibly be blocking the water. Right. Container, you... Okay, that's way better. Now, if we put it right here, we can still drive through and it will be less likely to get in the way. So that's that. And then a little bit of painting. Get some concrete down. Alright, it's August now, and we're ready to harvest the rice once again. So let's get to it. Okay, that is another rice harvest complete, or nearly complete. Wow, some of this ground is pretty messed up though. It's really not even worth the effort to grab this stuff though. But for the sake of completeness, I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, we have come all the way back around to April, and it's actually time to plant the rice again. And as of last month, I haven't checked this month yet, but as of last month, the poplar wasn't ready yet. It's getting there, but it's still not ready yet. So now it's time to plant rice, even though our fields are still covered with snow for some reason. Yeah, well, so we've been just feeding the oil and feeding the, well, filling the greenhouse, keeping the greenhouse full, feeding the oil mill with the rest of our rice from last year, and grabbing our efforts here, pushing these out of the way, and grabbing the odd used machinery flip, which I haven't done this time yet. I wonder if our pipes are frozen or not. It is April, so this snow should go away. It should have gone away last month, considering there's bugs out. So we are going to get this field a flooding, and hopefully that works. Well, we'll just get this planted, and then we'll probably be able to move on and get that poplar harvested. Alright, we are done with that. And another year's rice is planted before we've even finished processing last year's rice. We definitely need to either upgrade the oil mill or, I don't know, install a flour mill or something. The silo we're like right here. You drive in and drive back out in either direction, I think. I think actually we kind of want the silo to be more like right here, or conversely, the silo goes right behind the farmhouse and it's a drive in and drive out. Yeah, I think that's actually better. That's pretty close. Well, I know it's weird, but I want it lined up with the road. And hopefully this doesn't screw up anything. Right. You come in and go around through. Hopefully I got that right. I might have to do other weirdnesses. But we've got that out of the way. Alright, let's go to painting. Concrete, is that? No, what is that stuff? Okay, it's asphalt. So we make the brush size bigger. And I can no longer paint asphalt in anything but squares, weirdly enough. That's pretty odd, if you ask me. But we'll get that. Might as well just parking lot this whole area. I guess it wasn't the same as what I put down there. That's alright. Right, so we'll put the house over here when we get there. And it didn't cost that much to parking lot this, so that's cool. And now it's just another waiting game until the poplar's ready and it's rice oil time. And rice oil time is in June. So we are going to push things forward to June. Alright, it's June now. And we are still not ready for poplar. amazingly. Maybe not so amazingly, just poplar's taking a long time this time, or it feels that way. But at least we have the rice to keep us going. So while that rice is getting ready, I need to get all these pallets going. And get everything loaded up on the trailer. Alright, so I decided just to not even bother with the saplings. They're not worth the effort of loading them up. Maybe when I have a skid steer loader, that'll change, but the time it takes to load them up is just ridiculous. Although I could have a skid steer loader right now if I were to do a quick mission, do a contract, even a little one. Just need about $1,200, and that'd bring me up to the 36 that would go for the smaller loader. I'm not doing anything too heavy. I mean, these oil pallets aren't heavy. And then it wouldn't be such a big deal because it would be easier to load up those saplings. They still aren't worth the effort, in my opinion, though. So maybe I'll wait until I have some real production. Well, it looks like we're going to find out at least how much we can harvest on here, not how much it's worth, because we got months before we find out how much it's worth. Well, we're going to get on this harvest. Whoa. Extend, please. Thank you. Well, then maybe I'll sell a couple of these and buy that 68,000. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. What's the worst? What's the worst that can happen here? It could be at the very bottom and not worth doing. I would rather not, actually. Thank you. So it's all going in there. that's that field done, and I don't actually fancy doing that field again as a poplar field. It's too tight. It's in there. I know that it's my own doing, but it's still what it is. I'm not sure how I go about seeing what's in this. Oh, wood chips. There we go. 255. That's not bad. But like I said, I think I'm gonna have to convert that to wheat or something along those lines, which means I need to get a combine again and a planter or a seeder or something. We'll see how well this one goes and whether it's any better or worse. I imagine it's better, but
Look at that tick.
wow, that was a big job. And evidence, as if I needed any, that I need to upgrade to a real forage harvester as soon as I possibly can. So 579,255. But we'll get this guy filled up. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.